Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my continuing series of my shelf by shelf collection series. 4Ks, Blu-rays, DVDs, and this is shelf number 18. So let's get right into it. We got a little bit of Ghost Hunters here. This is the complete first season. Ghost Hunters is okay. My favorite was Ghost Adventures, at least the early seasons, and this was obviously in competition. This one was okay. See the it's kind of like a guilty pleasure for me, but you know, I know most of them are pretty much bogus anyway. But yeah, some were hit and miss. And this is the complete second season here. There we go. Season three, part one. That's a pet peeve of mine when they did these parts. Instead of putting it all in one collection, they wanted to make money and they kind of split it, which is kind of annoying. But anyway, season three. And we got season three, part two. Then we got season four, part one. And these were hard to get. Obviously now they kind of burn on demand kind of thing. But back then these were difficult to come by. They weren't readily available. Season four, part two. It's kind of a Ghost Hunter shelf here. This is season five, part one. Bunch of episodes here, investigations. And part two of season five. And there's some more. Then we have a slipcover for season six, part one. Oh, rifling through, not much to say. Again, it's a guilty pleasure, the ghost hunting reality shows. Season six, part two, with the slip. Season seven, part one. Then they went to a thinner kind of profile. And season seven, part two. Rifling through these pretty quickly, but season eight, part one. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it was this part or the next part. Yeah, I think it was part. I think it was part two had an audio issue or something at one time. I'm not 100% sure. I remember there was an issue with either this one or the other one, and then that was it. I don't know if they produced any more seasons, but that's as far as I got anyway. And then there was some different releases, special edition, live for the Waverly Hills Sanitarium. That was I guess, a mega investigation, the Stanley Hotel. Inspiration of The Shining. Was it The Shining? Hold on. Maybe not. I was thinking of something else. Anyway, Scream 4. Kind of random. Went from ghost hunting to Scream 4. Saw this in the theater, actually. Yeah, at this point, the series kind of dropped off. They're still pumping them out, and I think it's kind of played out, to be honest. First screen was great. First several were great, and this one was okay too. But then after that, it's kind of dropped off. The Legend of Sorrow Creek, bonus digital copy included. Don't think I've seen this one. Echo Bridge. Poltergeist, classic. Toby Hooper, amazing stuff. Yeah, well, what can you say? This movie had it all. Really, really, really good stuff. This freaked me out when I was a kid, but yeah, it still holds up today. Really good stuff. Then we go back to Ghost Hunters. This time, Ghost Hunters International, the complete first season. So this is kind of like a spin-off series. And season 2, part 1, again with the parts. And season 2, part 2. And I don't know if they produced any more or it got canceled after that. Not sure. And then Ghost Adventures I mentioned earlier. So this was the original documentary. So this is probably um, the closest they got to actual phenomena with the brick flying, or was it a piece of plywood? I don't even remember, but this was probably the closest. And then after that, we never saw anything. We thought we heard stuff, and they made assumptions, but this was a pretty good documentary actually. The sort of like it was the pilot, I guess you would consider, for the series. Deadliest Catch, season 7, another reality. This is great stuff. Love Deadliest Catch. It's really dramatic for sure. A bunch of people have passed away and lost their lives during the show, so kind of sad. Discovery Channel Extreme Survival Pack. I guess this was like different documentaries of how to escape certain situations, kind of like a Bear Grylls kind of thing. It's wrapping up here. We got Machete Joe, Fear the Blade. I don't think I've seen it. Machete Joe? I'm not sure. Still sealed, but I don't know if I saw it on streaming or something like that. And wrapping up with Paranormal Activity 3. Kind of so random. But yeah, I like the Paranormal Activity series. It got a little bit played out. Kept being the same sort of rinse and repeat kind of thing, but they tried to keep it fresh, at least initially. But you know what? Overall, I like the series. It wasn't too bad. The what was the one with the anyway? There was the one that was my least favorite. I think it was was it the Spanish one or the Mexican one? I'm not sure. The Latino one. That's basically the one that was my least favorite there. But anyway, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this shelf. Join me next time, and we'll go on to another shelf. Take care.